don't you get up and move? 'Cause without you, I got nothing to lose. Hold tight like an Alabama news. Too many questions, nothing left to choose. Trees blossom like a skinny child, looking all pretty, but your nails ain't been filed. Old habits always die young. If you're lucky, I'll take you in, my son. I used to wake up early in the morning, but now I'm sleeping in. On those porch steps, watching you go. Watch out for those money men in their distracting shows, praying to God for some Alabama snow. Anything to keep you here for just a minute before you go. And come on in, 'cause I used to wake up early in the morning, but now I'm sleeping in. And he couldn't stand cutting flowers. That's why he let the yard go. Hold on to the machinery, watch it all flow. Stand those piercing headaches. That's why he quit drinking gin. 'Cause he used to wake up early in the morning, but now he's sleeping in. To let your hair grow for a while. Well, you can't see from Cleveland what that river needs is an arson trial. Cause he used to smell the pines from the windows, but now they're coming down.
Yeah, all right. Well, hi. That is Everson Pine's Used to Wake Up Early. Played that a while ago. I wanted to play that song again because these guys are in the studio recording their next, I believe, EP, but might be a full album. And they're pretty darn good, even if you can't hear it, Anthony.
Yeah, I heard part of it.
That sucks.
It is interesting sitting over here in silence while you rock out.
I'm sitting here like dancing, like, hey, you know.
I'm like, all right, I'll check my Facebook.
And they made a movie why you and I can't play basketball, but not why we can't dance. So
Arguably, the dancing is much worse.
Yes, arguably. You're right. You know, we at least had Larry Bird. So that's all I got to say.
It's true.
We had one.
He was really good, too.
He was really good, man. Yeah, absolutely. That was, I was telling Tamar that earlier. I was like, they made a whole movie about why I can't play basketball. And she's like, what? What movie? And I told her, and she's like, well, that wasn't specifically about you. And I'm like, you're right. We had Larry Bird. So I guess we had something.
Yeah.
The phone just went silent for a minute. Like, I can't believe he just said that.
Oh, that's funny though.
You know I say things like that. Absolutely I do.
Oh boy. It's a good thing though. It's good to be honest with ourselves.
Right?
Yep.
Dude, I'm on so many different groups today, or not today, but period, online. And one of them, an Asian guy hops on there and he's like, I'm Asian and I'm bad at math. That is all. And I get to be the first person that sees it that comments. I'm white. I can't comment.
I saw that. You sent that to me.
I did. That's right. He laughed. It was pretty good. We had it was a huge list of people commenting things. One guy was like, I'm Irish and I don't drink and I've never once said or had anybody tell me top of the morning to you. And so I commented back, I'm like, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
And he didn't get it. And I'm like, dude, I was going to say it tomorrow. You know, you're just impatient. You're impatient. And he starts a whole nother conversation. And at one point, I'm finally like, dude, I'm like the biggest mutt in the world. But my family heritage is essentially all of the world's greatest drinking countries crammed into one gene pool. Like, none. That's my heritage.
Yeah. Mine's not too far off from that.
No.
Yeah.
A little bit, but no. We got people watching. This is cool. Hi, people. If you're in the chat room, go ahead and say hi. You know, we look at the chat room, believe it or not. If you've been here before, you know we look at the chat room. If you haven't been here before, you have no clue that we look at the chat room, but we look at the chat room. Whether or not we respond to you in the chat room, that's a different story. Sometimes. Unless you're a flat earther. If you're a flat earther and you want to discuss flat earth ideology, we have fun with that.
Yeah, join us.
Shenanigans. We also have fun. I got in a huge conversation. I was joking, and I got in a huge conversation with someone today about, like the whole gun control debate. And it started with a stupid. I mean, I sent you the stuff. I don't know if you saw it yet or not. But it started with an article from the UK talking about there's this one town where they have knife collection bins because the stabbings are so bad that they're trying to get people to turn in their knives. And I'm joking and I'm like making little joking comments. And all of a sudden somebody gets on there and tries to be all serious. It's like, yeah, let's make it to where, you know, people have an even harder time defending themselves from the criminals. That makes sense. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah. It just keeps going. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm out.
The UK's gone crazy with that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, we're gonna arrest people, and then did you see that one post with the tools? They like a couple people had screwdrivers even, and they were like taking them from people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, it can be used, which is funny because I was in a debate a couple months ago talking about how a screwdriver could be used as one, and they called me a lunatic. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure you could use a screwdriver.
Yeah, that's like one of the more common prison shanks that you hear about. You get your hands on one.
Yeah, or a toothbrush. They shave it down.
Oh yeah, it's even a toothbrush. Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we? Because we talked about shortening down the pre-show. Yeah. Which I mean, when we play 4-minute songs, 4.5 minute songs, it's hard, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Can't make it a 5-minute, but we can do 5 minutes from when we're on here, which is like now. Does that sound good? Can we go?
Yeah.
Are you okay with this?
Go.
Hey, Alyssa's on here. What's up? Greetings and salutations. Top of the morning to you. In the evening. In summertime. Now, are you in, is it Central Time or is it Eastern Time where you're at? I can't remember. I can't remember what time zone you're in. It's still evening. It's 8 here, so it's either 9 or 10 there. It's okay. It's not like you work at a coffee shop. It's all good. It's all good. No one cares. We're good. I'm curious though. I mean, we care, but we're not just, we don't judge you for staying up late and watching the show. We like it. All right, dude. Let's get this thing going. You ready?
Yes.
Central time. All right, Central time. We're good. All right, I can remember that ish. Maybe. I don't know. We'll try. All right, everything's armed. We're gonna go. We're gonna do this. All right. And on this episode of Classless Chat.
Assault with a deadly pizza.
Heartburn. Sorry, I couldn't help it. All right, and now they're even telling kids not to use condoms. Who knew?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what you are about to hear is the future of entertainment. May I present to you Classless Chat with your hosts, Drew and Anthony.
If you could find it in your heart to donate even $1 a month, which is a measly $12 a year, you too could help end world laughter disorder. This is a horrible disease where people are just not able to laugh. Here at Classless Chat, we are constantly doing research to help people with this rare disorder. With your help, we can see the end of this disease. I'm not Sarah McLachlan, but you can still support us at www.patreon.com/classlesschat. Thank you.
Thank you, not Sarah McLachlan. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Who would not happen to be the man behind the curtain. No,
that wasn't you at all.
No, it wasn't me at all.
Totally not obvious at all.
It was not Sarah McLachlan. That's who it was.
True. Did you almost say twas?
Twas. I might have, dude. I don't know. People have told me like twice today, like, well, you said this. And I'm like, when did I say that? And I get like 3 other people like, no, you said that. When? I don't remember it coming out. What were we talking about that came out? I don't even remember this conversation. When did it happen? Like 30 seconds ago. Where was I?
Yeah.
It's like the
twas.
It was.
You're slipping back into Stewie. You don't even watch Family Guy.
Dude, you know what it was? You know what it is? I was making fun of a South Park episode. I was doing something. Oh, on that, I made a joke. It was a South Park reference, and people weren't getting it. It was the underpants thieves. It was the underpants gnomes one.
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
Step 1 or phase 1, we steal all the underpants. Stage 2, question mark. Stage 3, profit. It's like,
yeah.
And so I was like doing that and nobody was catching it. And I'm like, really? It's not that big of a stretch, is it? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that show's been around for a while.
And that's an old episode.
Yeah. It came out when we were like 10.
Dude, really? Well, I'm a little older than you. But yeah, it was. Yeah, man, dang.
Maybe you were like 11.
That's right. I am only like a year older than you. Shut up.
Yeah.
I feel older. My arthritis says I'm older. Oh.
I did like the show when I was a kid. I was allowed to watch it, actually.
Which is surprising.
Reason.
I don't think I was supposed to watch it, but I did. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah. My dad let me watch Beavis and Butthead, too, so.
Beavis. I am Cornholio. TP for my bunghole.
Yeah. I loved the character from that show that ended up becoming like the kind of like the inspiration for Hank Hill.
Right.
Beavis and Butthead. You just used to freak out and have like a total meltdown when they do something stupid. Oh, that show's amazing.
He's totally Dwight on the show. No, it wasn't Dwight. Who's the Bill? He was Bill on that show. On the
well, he was a mixture between Bill and Hank, basically, because he would go whoa, like Bill. Hank would be like whoa, like, freaking out. Yeah, it's a really good show. I did like the uber liberal.
Dang it, Bobby. Have some propane and propane accessories.
That boy ain't right.
It's 6:30 in the morning. That boy already ain't right.
But the uber liberal, like tie-dye shirt wearing, long-haired teacher from Beavis and Butthead was hilarious too.
Yes.
Yeah. When he's like singing his song and fly away, lesbian seagulls.
I totally forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Somebody make a GIF of that. If you're an AV guy, loop that for us. Send us the GIF. It's all good. Maybe we'll tag it and we'll record and we'll just have that link somewhere where it's Anthony singing "Fly Away, Lesbian Seagull." Hi, Cookie. Come here, monster. Come here.
That's one of the funniest. Oh man, I love Mike Judge in general.
Here, say hi to Cookie.
Hi, Cookie.
Cookie, say hi to the world. That's what she does.
Cookie's cool. She likes me a lot.
She's a little Chiweenie.
Yeah.
She's my little German taco. Or my Mexican schnitzel. Hello. Hello. My name is Cookie. Fly away, lesbian seagull. Don't lick me. Don't lick me. I was too close for that. No.
I'm going to find out if they have that GIF somewhere. I bet you it's a GIF already.
It probably. Oh, I'm sure. What's bad is Cookie tried to lick me on the lips. I've been violated.
It's not a GIF.
How is that not a GIF?
Well, it's just too old.
Yeah, King of the Hill. It is old, but it's good.
Yeah.
We should probably say that this is Classless Chat. I am Drew, and you are
Ant Honey,
otherwise known as Anthony. It is It is Wednesday, April 11th, 2018, and this is episode 46.
Already.
Wow.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Time crawls when you're slow.
Right.
It does.
No, it's been it has been quite a long time. And it's funny because I started on the show like right around this time last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, actually it started I think even
earlier.
I think
because when Pat got hurt.
Yeah, well, Pat got hurt in the middle. It was winter because there was snow. He slipped on ice, so I suppose it could have been right around this time.
Yeah,
it was a crazy winter.
Yeah, except I think it was like around episode 7 or 8 or something. I started filling in.
We could look that up at some point. Yeah,
it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Talking about winter. My kids have been obsessed with Phineas and Ferb, so now into Swinter.
I haven't seen. I need to watch more of that show. It's funny.
They're taking it off next month, so yeah, if you're gonna watch it on Netflix, you better watch it now.
Why are they taking it off?
It's been on there for a while. Do you not pay attention to like what's happening on Netflix? What's your problem?
No, I watch the same stuff over and over.
Are you adulting too hard? I mean, what is this?
Yeah, that's literally it. I am adulting way too hard. Pay attention to what's on there.
I adulted too hard today. It hurt.
Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to not adult. We went through the first season of an anime series, so that's got to be less adulting, right?
That's like 12-year-old boy right there. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Unless it was Pokemon, and then it's like 7-year-old girl. But whatever.
No, it wasn't Pokemon. It was Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah. Well, there's some mature stuff in that one though.
Oh, that's an adult show, 100%.
Yeah, that's an Adult Swim adult show. I don't know if it was on Adult Swim, but
people get like cut in half and stuff in that show. It's pretty brutal.
Almost like the movie that we watched for this episode.
Almost, except better graphics.
You bunch of sadists making us watch this stuff. They're enjoying this far too much. Far too much.
Yep.
Looking at you.
Well, we got a really good one for next week. So
we
it's
do.
Be great.
Anthony picked out next week, so it's going to be good or else. I know what it is, and it is good. So
yeah, it's going to be really good.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm just gonna say
I
that.
haven't been checking chat. I should probably look at chat. Oh, no one's talking to us.
Hey, whoa, dude, AJ's on here.
Your cousin. You're right.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to tell the world she's my cousin. I mean, she is. I'll own her. She's cool too. She's a cool cousin. She's like, we used to do Animaniacs all the time. Like still like happy birthday stuff. We send each other Animaniacs gifts. We do all sort of stuff all the time. It's all Animaniacs for us.
I had to stop letting my kids watch that because
it's educational.
Yes, but my oldest daughter kept going around going, "Hello, nurse," and I'm like, "Okay, let's put an end to that."
I still do it. Hello, nurse.
Yeah.
What's sad though is like the one song that I have memorized from the show is Dot's song, "I'm Cute." I know the girl's song. How on earth do I know her song? I guess that's not true. I know most of one of I know Wacko's part in the "Are we there yet? I'm hungry. I'm tired. How far?" I know that part. Yeah, I don't know, but it's pretty disturbing that I know the "I'm Cute" song because I'm not.
Shut up.
It's okay.
Did you have a crush on Dot, Drew?
No, I had a crush on the nurse, like every other living male. Gosh.
Yeah, not lying.
Right? There's a reason it was "Hello, nurse."
Yeah. Yeah.
And all the children in the car listening to this with their parents are going, "What does that mean, mommy?"
Yeah. We have a back in my day moment, but man, cartoons have gone downhill.
Dude, I don't know, dude. When we were kids, there was Adult Swim and there was like a Homestar Runner or whatever it was, where like they're constantly like the squiggle lines around. It's just there was some serious crap shows when we were kids too.
Yeah, I actually liked Homestar.
Dude, I did too. I thought it was funny. She's saying she claims me too, so I'm like, heck yeah, thank you. That's right.
There you
go. Take that, world.
I liked Strong Bad with his email responses. Yeah,
oh my
that's where Trogdor came from.
Trogdor.
Yeah.
Burninating the countryside.
Burninating all the people.
And that's
burninating. Yeah.
That's my death metal right there. That's about as far as I go.
I said consummate V's.
You wouldn't know consummate if it came up and slapped you in the face. Yeah. Oh my god. It's so funny because I used that. Oh, dude, I used that line the other day. Where was I? I don't remember. Somebody was drawing something. Oh, you know what it was? Oh my gosh, we were out to dinner at Enrique's. It's a Mexican restaurant, obviously. I mean, people could assume, but I just want to make sure that it's not like culturally offensive for people to assume that a place called Enrique's is a Mexican restaurant. Anyway, it's a Mexican restaurant, and there's naturally, you think Mexican restaurant. What's the first thing that pops in your head? Crazy women making balloon animals. So there's this lady in there making. Kid you not, making balloon animals, right? And so Gabby's like, "I want a snake." This lady's like, "Really?" Okay. And she makes her a snake. And she starts putting like, all I see is she's doing like lines. And I'm like, whisper under my breath, I said consummate V's, consummate. Yeah. They were X's. They were X's. So I mean, it was like consummate V's together.
Yeah.
That was so bad, though.
Put a top mark on a long S. Now draw a more different S.
It is so great, dude. My kids still love that. I remember the first time they showed my parents that. They're like, "What are you doing with your children?"
Yeah. S stands for snake or dragon.
Or dragon or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, I don't like this. Let's do this again. Start with your S. Now, do different S. Now, how about, oh yeah, this is looking good. Now we make him a big beefy arm over here coming out of his neck.
Yeah. Looks pretty good.
It's pretty good there. And how about some fire and some smoke? And So bad. That's so bad. Which then, of course, if you talk about this, you have to talk about badger, mushroom, badger. And
Weebles. Was it Weeble stuff? I think it was Weeble stuff.
they wobble, but they don't fall down.
Yeah. That also had Mr. Stabby on there, which was like a really morbid cartoon.
Gosh, it did. Where did Salad Fingers come from?
Oh, that was just a random guy made
right.
all those splash videos. But that Salad Fingers was funny. I mean, it was dark.
It was dark, but it was
really
funny.
dark. Yeah, I liked Salad Fingers, but yeah, it was very. I always liked the dark stuff. Like I really laughed at Mr. Stabby and
Mr. Stabby, you're the one.
It was it had like a really funny. It had like a really outro song too, and it was like Mr. Stabby, do 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 do. It's Mr. Stabby, and it's like all these morbid cartoons with like him just doing terrible stuff.
Yeah, it's amazing that we turned out okay as adults. I mean,
yeah,
we're podcasters, so I don't know how much of it okay you can qualify that as, but yeah, we're here.
This is the morbid episode though, because we're doing Mortal Kombat.
That's true. This should be what should we title this? All right, chat room. This is where you get to work. We know there's other people in the chat room too, so I can see the numbers. Drew can do math. So yeah, go ahead. In the chat room.
Asian.
Oh my gosh! If people
was that pre-show?
If people didn't listen to that, I think that was pre-show. If people didn't hear that part, they're gonna be like, "Wow, Anthony's a very racist person." By the way, that was Anthony that said that. Not Drew.
Yeah, well, Drew sent me a text message earlier. It was not a racist comment.
No, it wasn't. It's a guy on a group that I follow. It's actually another podcasting thing. And the guy is an Asian guy, and he pops up saying, I am Asian, and I can't do math, and I'm bad in math. That is all. And so I commented and said, I'm white. I can't comment. So but yeah, I being white, I still can do math. So there are people here. Excuse me. Whew. Hello. Well, that's podcasting 101. Belch in the microphone. It's all good. All right. So, especially if you live stream, it's great. They love it. Ratings go up every time. It's awesome. So, if you're in the chat room and you hear something, we talk about something that you think is funny, go ahead and toss that in the chat room. We might use it as the title for the show. So if you think something's funny and you get a little clip and you're like, ooh, that's funny. It should be this, blah. Because last week was what? Motel or Hotel Mayhem. And the week before was something else. You're with him, I think, or you're with her, or something like that. We grab funny little things and use that as the title for the show. So, if you think something's funny, just put it in there. If you don't think anything's funny, we'll know because you won't put it in there. If you think we suck, we'll know because you're not writing anything. My self-esteem rides on you, people. My self-esteem rides on you.
You're funny.
You want to do the news? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's hit it. Here we go. News time.
Here comes the stupid. News starts now.
That was my dun dun.
Miming the end of the song.
Yeah, I'm cueing you like the dun dun. Like you can go in. That's how I'm doing it. It's gonna be our secret cue, like baseball players. Like I'm thinking of you, baby. I'll tug on my ear, or something like that. I'll play with my beard, so you know.
Yeah.
I'll just wink at you. I'll do this. I'll do this.
Oh, nice.
Wink
that'll be good. The YouTube, you're gonna get some complaints to YouTube.
No, I won't. And you know why? They have to accept it.
Oh, maybe they do.
They might not choose our lifestyle as podcasters, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, that's good. I like that. So, what did I name this article? Oh, yeah, assault with a deadly pizza.
Oh, pizza pie. Assault with a deadly pizza pie.
The sad part about this article is that someone
wasted pizza. That is the sad part of this flipping article right there. Pizza was wasted. If it's not Totino's, I haven't even had a chance to read this because you like just added it. If it's not Totino's, it's a waste.
I don't even know what. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like the little like you can buy a 4-pack for like $4.50. It's like a buck of pizza.
Yeah, it's not even pizza. It just looks like pizza.
I can't eat it anymore,
Yeah.
so whatever.
Yeah, that's true. That sucks.
Yeah.
You got Blaze though, so that makes it worth it.
Yeah. You know what else I can have? Thai food.
Yeah, Thai food's good.
You should join me one of these days, Anthony.
I'd want to eat that all the time, but can't.
Have Tide have Tide Pods with us. No, have Thai with me, Anthony. Have Thai with me. All right.
All right. So this article, the funniest part about this article is actually the headline. The rest of it's kind of sad, but I'll read it anyways because it is stupid. So the actual headline for the article is he was, quote, highly intoxicated when he hit his girlfriend in the face with a pizza. Ohio cops say.
Okay, now take a second here. Let's think about this. Even if you weren't highly intoxicated, if I slapped my girlfriend in the face with a pizza, I'm going to claim I was. How else do you get away with this? Like if you're not high or completely smashed, you're not walking away with that one being okay. No.
I don't think he walked away from it though.
Well,
look at his
mugshot. I'm gonna come over here. Here, let's do the switch ring. Look at this guy's mugshot. Isn't that awesome? Look at him.
I think he's more than drinking. He's got to be loaded with something.
Let's just say, kids, don't do meth. That's all I gotta say.
Good call.
Yeah.
No, it didn't happen in Florida. This happened in. No, this happened in Ohio.
You're catching on, though.
Yeah,
you are catching on.
You are. Florida is where all the weird news comes from.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I saw a video. I should have sent it to you. I shared it on one of the groups that I'm in on Facebook. But it was about a 10-second video of a completely naked man running down the street in Florida while cops chased him, and he was just like weaving in and out of cars.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Why on God's green earth do you think I want a video of a fully naked man running down the street? What on earth makes you think I want to see this video?
It was very blurry. There's nothing to see. The funniest part was the cops trying to chase him, and he was like running through the streets. And this person with a car was just driving next to this happening. Cops are chasing this naked man down the road. It was actually a really funny video. I hope he got away because it was really funny.
All I gotta say is we're going streaking.
Yeah. Not me.
No, pass. Nobody wants to see this.
Yep. All right, back to Pizza Man.
Yeah.
An Ohio woman was assaulted by her boyfriend with a pizza earlier this week. She told police, according to multiple media reports. Kenneth Evans, 24, was arrested and faces charges of assault and criminal damaging or endangering, according to jail records. He was released from jail on Thursday. The victim, who was not named, says she was hit in the face with a pizza and suffered minor injuries. ABC reported.
I was just saying, how major could they have been? Of course, they're minor injuries, unless it's like fresh out of the oven and it burnt her.
Yeah, I think this happened in the vehicle after picking up the pizza. This is what it sounds like.
Okay, all right.
So, TV station WFMJ said the assault consisted of Evans pushing a pizza into his girlfriend's face. The station identified the woman as Evans' girlfriend. The incident took place Tuesday night.
I totally I'm sorry, hold on. It totally made me think right there. It's a League of Their Own movement. This is our son, and this is our son's girlfriend, Evan's girlfriend. Like, this is our daughter, Dottie, and this is our other daughter, Dottie's sister.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
If that girl, oh my gosh, I love this. Alyssa says, if that dude in the mugshot is 24, I'm queen of the Midwest. Hold on, I'll bring it back up. Let's look at this. Let's look at this chat room. There we go. That could be 24. Some guys like start getting the widow peak. They start balding up there early. That can happen. Queen of the Midwest. That's what you change your. You know what? Change your YouTube thing now, Missy. You are now Queen of the Midwest.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah. That's gonna be the name of the show now. You gave it to us.
You did. I'm writing it down right now. Queen of the Midwest.
So, done deal. Police told media outlets they received a call to a home about a domestic dispute in progress and arrived to find tires in the road and the sounds of someone screaming nearby.
Naturally.
What?
It is Ohio.
That's normal. Yeah. Officers followed the noise and encountered a man who was highly intoxicated, and he slammed the door in their face, reported the Warren Tribune. Evans was screaming and belligerent, and his mood swung from crying to laughing hysterically.
He was during menopause. He might be older than 24.
Yeah. Oh my god!
I'm sorry,
gosh,
I'm just manstrating. That's all. Just manstrating.
Yeah. So, so the police told Evans to continue police told Evans continued. Wow, this is written weird. I don't think that's the right word there. Police. She told police Evans continued acting erratically. I can't read apparently. When they got home, kicking the car, tossing furniture around, and trying to fight one of the neighbors, reported WKBN. He also threw tires in the roadway and smashed a mailbox, media outlets reported. Police took photos of what remained of the pizza while collecting evidence at the scene.
To what, prove that there was a pizza involved? I mean, what is this? It's a pie in the sky crime. Oh, that should have been the title. A pie in the sky crime. See, there you go. Jeez.
Can you imagine though the cops showing up and being like, okay, so we got like 7 slices of pizza. Normally there's 8. Did he really hit her with a pizza? Like, is this a true story? We gotta see. We gotta figure this out.
Why is there pepperoni in your hair? You do know your mouth is here. Your mouth is here, not up here. You're not trying to eat like up here. I mean, come on.
Just like, that's the most random sentence. Police took photos of what remained of the pizza. It's like, thanks for that, WKBN.
Maybe it was a good looking pie. Like, they're Instagramming this. Like, look what I could have had.
I'm so showing my wife this later. Just taking pictures.
Told you, baby. Told you.
Freaking what a moron. He put pineapple on it.
Oh, no, dude. See? You knew he was loony because he likes Hawaiian. Which, by the way, I love Hawaiian. So, yeah.
No. A lot about the story is weird. Just not the way it's written. We are sure it is a town in Ohio, in Florida.
It should be.
So true.
That's awesome.
Agreed. Yeah.
Evans
so anyway, it ended with Evans taken to jail, and then he was told to stop boxing the wall multiple times.
What does that mean?
He denied touching the victim. He was like punching the wall, basically.
Oh, okay. Boxing.
He was just off his rocker.
Yeah.
Guy was a mess. So
sad
story.
I didn't touch her. I didn't touch her. The pizza did. The pizza did it.
Yeah,
it was Pizza the Hut, man.
The pizza did it.
Pizza the Hut, man. He showed up and she's like, in your face. Oh. She was asking for it. She said, put the pizza in my face. And Pizza the Hut was like, done. Bam. And then the Kool-Aid man showed up and he was like, hey, hey, hey. And
this is basically how ridiculous this story was.
It totally is, man. Who the crap does this?
I like how yeah, it's true. I like how Mark Price, the journalist for this, puts his phone number at the bottom of the article.
That is good. If you care,
why would you do that?
If you care to get a hold of Mark Price, you can reach him at 704-358-5245. That again is 704-358-5245. That's Mark Price.
Oh, poor guy. He's gonna get some weird texts now.
It's almost like I do voiceover.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. Very soothing voice, Drew. Keep working on that one.
Thank you very much. Hold on, let me try. Let's try a different
What do
one.
you think the chances are that this domestic dispute started over pineapple on the pizza?
I have a feeling there was more to the story than what's being told. I want to see pictures of this pie.
Yeah. Well, since the police took photos of it, I'm sure that the Freedom of Information Act will allow us to find those photos at some point.
I'm clicking this thing because there's another story. It takes us to the actual WKBN article. I want to look. I want to see if there's pictures of the pizza. Hold on. No, it's the exact same article, just written differently. Well, that sucks. I wanted pictures of the pie. How hard is it to find pictures of a pie?
We should judge whether it was a pie worth throwing or not. Good.
I mean, it doesn't say they bought a pie. Did they buy it? No. I don't see anywhere.
Suggesting they stole it?
I'm suggesting she made a pizza and he didn't like it, so he threw it in her face. Like it was a DiGiorno. Like, damn it, woman, this isn't delivery, it's DiGiorno. And like, that's it.
Can you just imagine? Can you just imagine being in court and having all these things told to you after you, if you didn't remember this happening?
Okay, here's the thing. I can guarantee you that's why they took pictures of the pizza. Because seriously, this guy is going to show up to court and be like, seriously, judge, you believe this? I mean,
yeah.
Who wastes a pizza? Come on, do I look like the kind of man that's going to waste a pizza? No. Case closed. What do you call? Come on. Who are you going to call? The Pizza Busters, which is me. So.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah. Something happened. I can no longer hear you. Technical difficulties, people.
Hang on. Oh, I'm back. I'm back.
Yep.
What
happened?
I don't know. My preamp went down for a second.
Okay. Well, we're
back. And we're back.
Yeah.
And we're back. I have no idea what happened. That preamp just went, which I'm glad turning it off and then turning it right back on again fixed it, because the cables are in the back and I would have just had to like grab other cables and plug. I guess I could have done that, but that's. Yeah, that's not handy.
No.
All right. Andy's back. Yeah, that's right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. In case you were wondering, I just disappeared for you. I had to go make a cup of coffee and get me a spot of tea. Something. I don't know. Trying to sound all educated. I don't know why, but people from Europe sound more educated than people here. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're snorting condoms now. I don't know.
Oh. Have you heard anybody speak from Essex?
Is that a real place?
Yes.
Oh no, I haven't.
They have their own issues too.
No, I'm sure.
Not everyone from Europe sounds intelligent.
No, but let me ask you something. What is with kids snorting condoms? Like, I hope they're new condoms. Like, if you snort a used condom, like, they've got to be unused, right? I'm glad, I'm glad somebody found that humorous. Like, why?
That is bad. That's so bad. I can't believe you just said that. Okay, I cannot contain this.
Okay,
I'm sorry, sir.
Teenagers, if you are snorting a condom, make sure it's clean, like brand new, fresh out of the wrapper. But don't do it. Like, why? What the crap possesses people? Like, it looks like I could stick this up my nose and then suck it in and like pull it out my mouth. Why? Who the crap does this?
It's like it's like that quote from Jurassic Park. You never pondered whether to do it or not. Don't ask why. Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
What did she say? Blues Brothers, one used, prophylactic, and that's where my mind went. Yeah, I could see that. But why? Why? I mean, seriously, like they did the water balloon condom challenge thing where they were like dropping water filled ones on their heads and watching it smack over. And there were reports of people like they'd used one and all of a sudden they started having like massive herpes breakouts on their face and stuff. It's like, why? Why on earth are you doing things with condoms like that? And two, why are you using a used one? Like, here, I found this on the street. I'm sure it's good. I mean, like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
It is. This was an interesting rant, Drew.
Okay, so since we're on this rant, let's go ahead and do the next news story. Let's do the movie after this. Let's do the next news story because this is just, it's on the topic. Because now they're telling kids not to use condoms. And that happens to be that is what this story is about. Sorry, Hopefully we don't need to tell you that condom snorting is a bad idea. An activity that was the subject of, quote, the condom nation 5 years ago is supposedly making a comeback, snorting condoms up one's nose. The condom snorting challenge, as it is called, requires participants to video themselves snorting an unrolled condom up one nostril and then pulling it out through their mouth. Kids are dumb. Kids are dumb. All right. Although the activity was first reported back in 2013, it's apparently returned, unlike other bizarre but forgotten internet fads from the era like planking. Thought that was an exercise. It's not an exercise?
Yeah, well, I mean, there was like the whole challenge of like planking in weird places. I knew a couple people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was. Okay. Like the Mile High Club, but that's never gone away. T-bowing.
You were on a tear tonight.
T-bowing. Owling. What the crap is owling? You just walk around and go, whoo, to people. Whoo.
Yeah.
Like,
hopefully.
Did you hear what he said? Whoo. I mean, what do? I don't know. And vadering? Is that just where you breathe heavily and tell people you're their father? I mean, what the crap are kids doing? Anyway, Stephen Enriquez. Enriquez? Wow, that's a fun one. All right. An education specialist in Texas, San Antonio station KABB, that told San Antonio station KABB, sorry, helps if I catch that word, that condom snorting is coming back because the extreme activity can help teenagers make a name for themselves on social media. Extremely stupid activity. Holy crap. Because these days our teens are doing everything for likes, views, and subscribers, kind of like us. Like watching really terrible, horrible movies for you people, you sadists. Enriquez said, as graphic as it is, we have to show the parents because teens are going online looking for challenges and recreating them. Why? I never once thought, oh, this guy jumped off this bridge. I think I'm going to go jump off a bridge. Oh, this guy went skydiving. I'm going to take my fat bum up there and skydive. No, I didn't do that. Who does this? I mean, the dumbest things we did was like, I don't know, put bananas in people's tailpipes or disconnected distributor caps to piss people off. Or my personal favorite, zip tying a harmonica onto the back end of the radiator fan. So when the radiator fan picks up, you get this. That's my personal favorite. Anyway, in an article for Forbes, Bruce Wiley.
No, what we used to do is we used to tie cans to fishing line at nighttime.
Yeah.
Stand on both sides of the street and hold the line up when a car went by. And then we just drag the cans down the road. That used to make people really mad.
I'm sure. It's awesome, though. In an article for Forbes, Bruce Wiley is Associate Professor of International Health at the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health in Baltimore. Warns there are numerous reasons why people should turn up their noses at condom snorting. That entire paragraph is one sentence.
Oh my gosh.
These include risks like damaging their inner lining of their nose, getting an infection, used, or choking if the condom gets stuck in the throat. All of these add up to one burning question for Lee. I think it's funny that they used the word burning with infection so near. Welcome to 2018, he said. Who knew that teens would need to be told not to use condoms? Boots, you want to come say hi? Come here. Boots wants to say hi too. We got a cat on the camera. We got a dog. Now we get a cat. Here's Bootsy. Good. Purr. Purr for the people. Good boy, Bootsy. All right.
Oh man.
Okay, here, let's see. There's a video. I want people to watch this video. Why? Because I'm stupid and it's funny. Look at this, people. Why would you do this? I hit play, right? Don't let there be an ad. Dang it. This episode is brought to you by booking.com. Not really. And there's no audio. No!
Probably for the best.
I thought there was audio. It's all glitchy too. But that's all right. I know, people. I need a better a better computer for this stuff. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Alyssa, is that true? Is that what that is? Oh my gosh. All right. She sent me a link for owling.
Oh no.
Look at this. They're stuffing it in their nose. That's so gross. Disturbing and extremely graphic and silent for some reason. Oh my gosh. Oh. No, don't do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like that right now. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. I can't do anymore. That I want to hurl. Yeah. I want to hurl. All right, we're done. Thanks. Peace. All right, so yeah, there you go. Don't snort condoms. Why?
That's so gross.
Drugs are bad, okay? That's why. Drugs and snorting condoms there. That's like not a good idea. You know, you might, like my buddy used to say, if you might be a redneck if you stick a condom up your nose.
I can't handle that. That's so bad.
That's so gross.
I watched the tail end of that video on the YouTube a little bit ahead. So,
yeah.
Wow, that was bad.
You're gonna hurl now, right? That's gross. So gross. Yeah, thank you. That makes me right. That's so gross. It's like the most disturbing thing I've seen all 30 minutes. I guess we've been streaming for 53 minutes and 16 seconds. So that is the most disturbing thing I've seen in 45 minutes.
Yeah. Salt there, I'm pretty sure.
Did you say salty?
No, underhanded insult.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it kind of was. I missed that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where this all right. Let's talk about a movie. I'm going to push the movie button. I don't care what the critics have to say about this movie. Why can't I ever just find what real people think? Classless Chat Movie Review. Ah, finally. All right. So this week we are discussing the horrid movie known as Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. That's the wrong movie. Wrong music.
Yeah, very wrong.
Mortal Kombat.
Have you heard of the guy? Have you heard of the kids from? They're not kids anymore, but they were like a long time ago. Smosh. Have you heard of Smosh?
I've heard of Smashing Pumpkins.
Okay, so there's these kids that made all these funny videos, like these stupid theme song videos, and now they have like a full website and they do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Right.
But they were called Smosh. You should Google Smosh Mortal Kombat. It's actually pretty fun.
I will do that. You'll have to send me a link. Discord it to me or something with your extremely loud mechanical keyboard. Let people hear the goodness. Let people know it is directly underneath your microphone. So your microphone is rejecting as much noise as possible right now from this keyboard. Go ahead and type. I want people to hear this.
Okay.
Do it. More.
I am.
It's so stinking loud. It reminds me of like the 90s. Like people. It's so bad.
It's so good though. It might be bad, but it's also good.
In what way?
So, because mechanical keyboards are just better.
You know,
sorry.
All I gotta say is, I think it's just common sense, and I don't think, you know, gamers shouldn't have different things as regular people, and I don't think that they need mechanical keyboards that seemingly work better and faster. There's no reason that you need a keyboard with more than 15 keys on it. That's all I gotta say. I mean, there's just no logical reason for that.
Sorry.
You're not even playing along.
No. No. I do. I'm not very good with that. No, you need a mechanical keyboard for gaming because it remembers more key entries and it responds faster. So even like milliseconds matter.
Yeah.
Playing like highly competitive, fast-paced games. So yeah, I sent you the video, by the way.
I see that. Thank you. And people think they got off topic again because these guys are morons and can't stay on topic. Wrong. Mortal Kombat was first a game. We're on topic.
Yeah, that is true.
All right.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat movie. We did some IMDb searching on this thing. Why? Because it's what we do. And we were talking and we were saying, man, this thing was horrible. Well, how horrible was it? And we looked up Rotten Tomatoes. And in fact, let's do this again. Rotten Tomatoes. Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I sing to everything. Ask my kids. It's normal. It's what Drew does. Yeah, I use Google too, by the way. Let's see here. Rotten Tomatoes. We wanted to see, like, how bad was the tomato meter? Like, the audience. What did the audience say about this movie? And no, my internet is not normally this slow, people. I just am doing way too much on this computer right this second. And that's why it's loading really painfully slow. So I'm sorry. This takes a lot of resources. I'm literally running everything on this one little tiny laptop at the same time. Look at this. Audience score 58%. 58%. Now we wanted to discuss and we're like, well, this movie was horrible. But was it King Kong bad or was it The Last Jedi bad? Anthony, do you happen to remember what the audience score of The Last Jedi is?
It's under 50%, isn't it?
It's 48%.
Yeah, 48. That's terrible.
So this is 10 points higher.
And Mortal Kombat's
58. This is 10 points higher than The Last Jedi. And you're like, well, King Kong, it can't be better than King Kong. King Kong rates at 50%. This is at 58. This is better. People say this movie is better than The Last Jedi and King Kong. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Like, when you're saying this is such a bad movie, how bad was it? No, it wasn't. It wasn't Last Jedi and 2005 King Kong bad, but it was bad. You know, all right. So that's great. And then we go over to IMDb, and you were like, well, it couldn't have made money, right? Right? This thing couldn't have made money. And we get down here into where it is, box office. Okay, the budget is $18 million estimated. Opening weekend in the U.S. was $23 million in 95. The gross for the U.S. was $70 million, and worldwide was $122 million. They made over $100 million on this crapshoot. And you know why? Because people like this stuff back then. It was 95.
It's true.
And it's so funny because you and I were joking.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my gosh, the graphics were so terrible. They were so terrible. It's 95. Okay, if the movie came out in 95, that means it was made prior to that, which means soak this through your little ear holes, people out there. This movie and the graphics that you're all like, the graphics were so terrible. This came out before Windows 95. Like, the internet was first released at Windows 95. Like, people could finally start accessing the internet, and it was unheard of on Windows 95. People didn't really start it until like 98 for most consumers. Yeah. You could physically do it on Windows 95, but it wasn't until 98, really NT, that you were able to do this. I did IT for way too long. That's how I know this stuff. Anyway, so get that through your thick skulls. I'm not calling you dumb. I'm just saying. Think about that for a second. The graphics for this were done prior to the common use of the internet, even, and Windows 95, and booting up Windows 98 and finding out that you performed an illegal operation and worrying that the FBI was going to come knock on your door. I can't tell you how many people I heard that from. My computer said I performed an illegal operation. I just turned it on. What did I do wrong? Get to explain to people, no, ma'am, it's okay. It just means that it was outside of its programming. It didn't mean like criminally illegal.
Yeah. AJ goes, there wasn't a lot going on in 95.
I was 10.
Yeah. No wonder Mortal Kombat did so well. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah. Hold on. I want to know. Movie releases 1995. Let's look this up. Come on, Google. Don't fail me now. Dude, Bull Pucky. 95 was a great year for movies. We are talking. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, AJ?
Yeah.
Take it. Toy Story, Apollo 13, 7, Braveheart, 12 Monkeys, Batman Forever, Pocahontas, The Usual Suspects, Waterworld, Clueless, Crimson Tide, A Goofy Movie, which is still one of my favorites, Die Hard with a Vengeance, The Quick and the Dead. Need I go on? Under Siege 2, Bad Boys, Jumanji came out in 95. While You Were Sleeping, GoldenEye, James Bond, Tommy Boy, Billy Madison, Heat, Rob Roy, Babe, Leaving Las Vegas, Copycat, Showgirls, Casper, Sense and Sensibility, Desperado, Before Sunrise, Outbreak came out. Judge Dredd came out. Strange Days, Empire Records, 9 months, Mallrats.
Oh, Empire Records.
9 months, Mallrats, Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, which I watched not too long ago. Again, The Net, The Brady Bunch Movie, Ace Ventura, Now and Then, Johnny Mnemonic, Demon Knight, Get Shorty, even the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. There was tons of stuff that came out in 1995.
A lot of really good movies, to be honest.
Oh, wow. I stand corrected. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Now you know where to go. And it's Google. But still, I help.
I was poor, so I saw like one movie that year.
Yeah.
It was probably Mortal Kombat.
It probably was. Of course, I was 10, so it probably wasn't, because PG-13, my parents were a little picky about that stuff. I don't remember which one we would have seen then. I don't know. Anyway. Sunday was Rex Manning Day. Is that code for something? Like, is that a new, like, teen slang that I don't understand? Does that mean snort a condom? I mean, what are you saying here? Like, that seems wrong. Are you looking up Rex Manning Day? I have no idea what this means.
I am.
I feel old.
Oh, Empire Records.
Oh.
Yeah. An internet meme among the film's fans celebrate Rex Manning Day on April. The date Rex appears at Empire Records in the film.
Oh. Well, there you go. I stand corrected now. All right, fine. Fine. Anyway, it's 101 minutes long. It's DTS Dolby Digital. Yeah. It's a video game movie that's not very good. It's better than the sequel. And then you had Street Fighter that was Jean-Claude Van Damme was one of his worst ones. If you're watching Empire Records, you'll know what Rex Manning Day was. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Empire. So I need to watch that again.
It has. I need to do it too. But yeah. So there you go, people. That's what you get. Storyline, it's based on the popular video game with same name, Mortal Kombat, with a K instead of a C. I never understood why. But it is. Tells the story of an ancient tournament where the best of different realms fight each other. The goal, 10 wins to be able to legally invade the losing realm. Outworld has so far collected 9 wins against Earth Realm. So it's up to Lord Raiden and his fighters to stop Outworld from reaching the final victory. Written by Cyberrax. Taserface? Your name is Taserface? Cyberrax. That's
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a review.
How much of this film do we want to talk about being bad?
All of it?
Yeah. There's like one-liners that are, and just, I mean, cliche doesn't even do it justice.
Sparkle.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think so, Mr. Highlander Raiden.
Right. Those were $500 glasses. Beep hole.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a terrible movie.
It is.
Hello, princess. I've got something for you. How do you like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's horrible. It's the whole thing. The makeup was bad. The effects were bad. The acting was bad. The writing was bad. Basically, the action scenes, it was essentially, all right, do this one really quick thing and then hit this pose and just land the pose. Isn't that going to look dumb? Just do it. We're going to cut it. It's all cut scene. It's great. It's going to be great. Kids will never know.
Yeah.
And the guy does like, he like puts a hand on here and he does like a one-handed half somersault over like a landing and lands and then goes, wah. And then they cut to the next guy who goes, thaw, ha. And then they cut to the girl who goes, meow. And then, and she gets into her pose and it's terrible. And whoever like decided that, you know, this is how women fight. I mean, it was a step above like the, you know, the old cliche women slapping cat fight, but not much.
Yeah.
Not much.
Well, it was like all the scenes when they showed Sonya, like she would always end up in like some weird sexual pose, or like the upside down scene when her like, you know, her boobs are like half hanging out of her shirt.
What boobs?
It's like all on purpose. Yeah, it's yeah.
Not that there's ladies. I'm not saying that's a problem. Okay, a lot of guys, myself, actually like smaller, but it's just one of those things like, oh, we're trying to make her bosom fall out. Like again, going back to A League of Their Own. Well, what if I'm out there and all of a sudden, oops, my bosom falls out? You really think there's a man still in New York who hasn't seen your bosom? Sorry. Anyway, League of Their Own, ladies and gentlemen, League of Their Own. But I mean, yeah, it's like whatever. Yeah. It's bad. How bad was it?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't watch it. I don't believe I can't believe the scores, to be honest. I'd probably watch it before I would watch King Kong again.
Oh, I totally would.
But I would definitely watch Last Jedi again.
Probably just because it's a Star Wars movie, but it's pushing it.
Well, and now my
you lost?
I don't know. I couldn't. Man, it's so bad. I was kind of like trying to keep myself busy while the movie was on because I couldn't even. It was so bad.
You're cutting.
So
out
I was like
crazy,
working
too.
late, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. I was watching. So I was watching, watching the movie on the couch, and I was working at the same time. So I'm like watching scenes, and I'm ugh, gosh, this movie's so horrible. So anyway, I think The Last Jedi was, and now that I own it, against my own will.
Oh my gosh, she bought it.
Mm-hmm.
What? Is she in the room?
Yeah, she bought it.
Is she in the room? She's not in the room.
No.
Leisha, are you watching this? What? Why? Why?
She sent me. I sent you that text where she asked me if she should buy it, and I sent her like a noise.
Yeah.
Basically back, like just laughing, and
she did it anyway. You didn't say, "Woman, I am the man of this house. I wear the pants." And like, get the couch.
Yeah, I mean, she wants to see it. I'm not gonna sleep on the couch. I'm not gonna make her.
I'm not gonna sleep on the couch.
Yeah, no.
She's standing right there, isn't she?
No, she's not.
Okay.
No, but I mean, the two of us were talking about going to see it together, but it never happened in theaters. Right. And it was kind of I didn't really want to see it again, so that's pretty much why. And then,
which we still get flack for that, by the way.
Yeah, well, I saw Force Awakens a few times.
Yeah.
And then I'm like a freak, and I bought 2 copies of the movie and didn't open one.
Why?
Just because I'm weird, so I have an unopened Blu-ray.
All right.
Of Force Awakens.
And I'm really a freak because I actually kind of liked Rogue One.
I liked Rogue One a lot, actually.
I know a lot of people hated it, and I'm like, I liked Rogue One. I don't know what's your problem, people? It was good. And then you get people all the time are like, oh, it's because all these guys are like anti-feminist. Like, oh my gosh, they can't have a female lead. Yeah, because every guy complains about Tomb Raider or how
about Princess Leia?
Right. Oh yeah. Oh, it's like you can't have female lead stuff. No, that's not the case at all. That is not the case. The case is it's crappy writing. It's crappy everything. It's crappy. It's just crappy. It's just crappy. They found a new level of crappiness. That's what it is. So there you go.
Yeah. Very, very not happy. And probably I'm really worried about Solo.
About what?
Just to see.
Oh,
Solo.
You know what? I know why they're doing it. They just want to see, they just want to see if they can take it so low that people won't watch it. You see what I did there?
Yes, I
do. Sure. You're like, yes, good. It just wasn't funny. It just wasn't. It just wasn't funny.
It's so low.
So low. Reminds me of the Phineas and Ferb Star Wars one, which you haven't seen, have you? Oh my gosh, it's Phineas and Ferb was before Rogue One even came out, and it's basically piecing together like how the rebels got the plans for the Death Star. But it's Phineas and Ferb, and they're like, relax, this isn't canon. And it's not Rogue One at all, but it is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Yeah. And so they get R2-D2 comes down there, and Phineas and Ferb are training to be Jedi, and like he drops the disc. So they're like trying to follow R2-D2 to give him the disc back with the plans, right? And they follow them to the cantina, and they watch the Millennium Falcon just fly off. They're like, oh no, well, we need a pilot. And they go in there and it's like, oh, there's a pilot right there. And it's Isabella. And then a girl gets up and starts singing. It's one of the blue ones that's got, or green, something, that's got all the big long like tube things on her head all the way down, right? Anyway, so she starts singing, and it's the voice of, oh, come on, mind, of Doofenshmirtz's daughter, because she sings in some of the stuff, but it's that girl who's singing it. Anyway, and she's singing about, it's a blues song, and she's singing about how low she is, and she's like, I'm so low. And Isabella complains because she hates Han Solo in the Millennium Falcon. She's like, my Centennial Chihuahua ship is like faster than the Millennium Falcon, and if he hadn't cheated, blah blah blah, I would have won the race, and da 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 da. Anyway, and she's like, if I ever hear the name Solo again, right as the girl who's singing goes Solo, 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 and she turns around and she pulls out her gun and she shoots her microphone. So If you have not seen Phineas and Ferb Star Wars, I highly recommend it. I actually think Phineas and Ferb Star Wars is better than Family Guy Star Wars.
Oh,
It's better. I'm sorry, it is. It's
No
better.
way.
It's better. It's better.
I love Family Guy Star Wars.
I know.
Like,
It's better.
Don't worry, I know some maneuvers. What, like slightly move to the left a little?
I know, but it's a musical and everything. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's Phineas and
that's
Ferb.
funny.
I mean, I love Phineas and Ferb, so yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
So next week I chose Ghostbusters,
Dun, 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 dun. Who you gonna call?
the original, not the
No, not the
feminist
new
remake.
one. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No. Nor the cartoon series that was out in the 90s. Mm-mm. No.
That was a good. That was. I missed the Ghostbusters.
It was
stuff.
on Netflix. It might still be.
Okay, I'll check it out.
What's not, though, is Ninja Turtles. Stupid. Netflix.
Boo.
Get the Ninja Turtles on there. All right. So, yeah, Ghostbusters, the original movie with Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and Rick Moranis and other people. Sigourney Weaver and people.
Yeah, other people.
And Slimer.
Slimer, yeah.
Yeah. And ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of ghosts.
And some TV commercials. Yeah.
Some dickless guy.
It is true, Your Honor. This man has no dick. Sorry. Annie Potts. Thank you, Annie Potts. There you go. All right. Well, that's good. We don't have a story. I wanted to have the kids write a story, but because we didn't have one submitted, I was going to have Gabby do it. But we did receive word that the kids' grandfather, Shannon's dad, passed away earlier today. He had a massive stroke a while ago, actually about a year and a half ago, and he ended up having another pretty big stroke here a couple days ago and in ICU, and he just kept going down, and he passed away earlier today. So I did not put the kids through writing a story because I didn't want to have to read that story because I know what they'd be saying, and so we're not doing that. Anyway, so I think that's a good show for today. What do you say? You good?
I agree.
All right.
Yeah, it was a good time.
All right. Well, since no one decided to go ahead and give us any suggestions as of show titles, Queen of the Midwest it is.
That's messed up.
You're welcome.
What did she recommended one though?
You did recommend what was it? It was fake pizza or something like that. Imitation pizza. All right, so what should we do? Should we do imitation peanut? Imitation pizza or Queen of the Midwest? Yes! Oh, she likes Queen of the Midwest. All right, we'll do it. Queen of the Midwest it is. All right, that's what we're doing. This one is episode 46, Queen of the Midwest. Thank you guys very much. All right, well, have a great rest of the week, everybody. We will catch you all again on the flip side, which is next week. Peace out.
Thanks for listening to Classless Chat with your hosts, Drew and Anthony. Listen again next time. You never know what these two are gonna say.
And don't forget, you can always support the show if you like. It's www.patreon.com/classlesschat.